Our next award is an award that we just created last year called the Soul Repair Award. And we give this annually now to the entity or individual that has done the most in our minds to promote the new work around moral injury and new work to try to ease the pain that those are suffering, to try to create functional opportunities for that, and to take us to the next step. It was an easy choice. It was a really easy choice this year to decide who should be honored. That is literally one entity made it possible this year for us to do 4 different dialogues in major cities around the country, bringing together experts, clinicians, academics, service providers, VA folk, to talk about this and to dialogue about this and to learn about this and help us learn about this, at the same time to create new services nationwide. And that entity is HSBC. Give them a round of applause. And we're lucky tonight that we have Michael Smith, who's a Senior Vice President and U.S. Chief Privacy Officer and a Navy veteran, to be here to accept on HSBC's behalf. So come on up, Michael.
Good evening. My name is Mike Smith, and I am very excited to be here tonight to accept this award on behalf of HSBC. We are humbled to be in the company of the other distinguished honorees, Jasmine Sasek and Jay Martin. Congratulations and thank you for all you do for our veterans. A little bit about me. I am a veteran myself. As Mike said, I graduated in 1991 from the U.S. Naval Academy and spent 9 years as an officer in naval aviation. My wife, Christy, who is here tonight, is also a Naval Academy graduate and a former naval officer. I've worked for HSBC for 15 years, and I became the national chair of our company's veterans group a year ago. It means so much to me to work for a company that is helping our returning heroes during these challenging times. I have personally witnessed HSBC's commitment to hiring and retaining veterans within our own company and to helping veterans outside our company. From our CEO, Pat Burke's involvement with Veterans on Wall Street, to our partnership with the TAPS, the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, to the everyday actions of our friends and colleagues in the bank. Last year, HSBC celebrated our 150th anniversary. As you can imagine, over so many years, HSBC has seen our customers through times of peace and times of conflict. We have always committed ourselves to behaving with courageous integrity, and I can't imagine a better example of that than the way that we chose to celebrate our 150th anniversary. Last year, we announced that we'd be making an additional $150 million donation to nonprofits around the world. And we asked our own employees to help us choose the populations they felt were most in need. And I can tell you, one of the areas that our U.S. employees clearly felt was essential was helping our veterans. The fact is that veterans of recent conflicts are seen to have a suicide rate at least 4 to 6 times higher than those of the general population. This is sad and unacceptable, and it is why HSBC established a 3-year partnership with Volunteers of America with the goal of helping returning veterans to receive the care and compassion they so rightly deserve. Our partnership aims to help in several ways, including creating a national awareness campaign, providing essential training to Volunteers of America staff on moral injury, and supporting transitional housing and other wraparound services. In the most current edition of Guidepost magazine, Sergeant Brian Anderson describes his experience of dealing with the loss of both legs and his left hand in an IED explosion in Iraq. He says, "People who don't know me often say, 'Aren't you glad God saved your life?' And I always reply, 'God didn't save my life. God gave me exactly the life I was supposed to have.'" He goes on to say, "I know that this is the life God intended for me because I am able to live at my full capacity, using all the talents and abilities I've been blessed with. I live every day with everything I've got. The great thing about having to relearn how to use your entire body and how to steel your soul to fill that body with energy is that you gain a wisdom about life that you couldn't have gained any other way." So tonight, on behalf of HSBC, I accept this award and I thank you. But I humbly say that our U.S. veterans everywhere are the ones that deserve our gratitude and our respect. And with experts working to assist them, like the experts at Volunteers of America, tonight, looking around this room, I feel confident about the future. Thank you very much.